Welcome back, everybody. When we last left off in part 1, we were just at the Kelm summer camp and we were heading west. Since then, just to fast forward a little bit, we've made it to Severograd, and currently I have a food sickness that I'm battling. So I'm in the middle of taking charcoal, tetracycline, and vitamins to try to help myself overcome the sickness. But we'll join it up here, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy. Okay, guys. We found some clothes and we found a water bottle. These are two things that I'm happy that we found. Hunter pants are great. There's nothing wrong with these hunter pants whatsoever. But I'm a cargo pants type of guy. They're warm, and they give you one less slot. So maybe there's a disadvantage to them. So if you notice right now, I lost a slot on my weapon wheel because I moved to the cargo pants. But it's just a preference, really. And this water bottle. So if you remember me saying earlier, when you have a water source and you're not really sure about the water that's in there, if you find a water bottle with water in it, there's a chance that it's tainted water, that it's not clean water. That's why we picked up those chlorine tablets earlier on. So what I can do is I can combine these with the chlorine tablets, and I can purify the water that's in here. Or when I come to a well with a fresh water source, what we can do also is, if you notice in the lower left, you have the option to drink or empty it. I can always empty that water out and refill it with fresh water. And the last thing I want to say about the water bottle is, if you have duct tape in your inventory, you can combine the plastic bottle with duct tape and create an improvised suppressor. So that suppressor you can put on the end of almost all the sniper rifles, except for the Blaze. Does not go on the end of the Blaze because the Blaze is a double shot, but it'll fit on your Tundra, it'll fit on your Savannah, it'll fit on your SKS, it'll even fit on your ARs. It'll wear, it'll ruin or destroy quickly, depending on the caliber bullet that you're using as well. So like with the 308, you only get 3 shots out of it. For the 5.56, you may get 4 or 5 shots out of it. I don't remember what it was, to be honest with you, but it will vary depending on what you're using. Okay, so I took some of that water, helping with my hydration. I don't think that charcoal is going to cut it. Nope, and I'm throwing up. I drank too much water. Alright, so we got to go to tetracycline. The charcoal's not helping. I don't have much of it, so I'm going to drink some more water. Again, just 3 sips. 1, 2, 3. That's it. I couldn't hear how many sips I took before. But you don't want to throw up, because when you throw up, you wind up not only throwing up your fluids, but also your food, and you wind up losing both. Hammers are used for base building. It's not really a great melee weapon, but you'll need that or a hatchet to build like fences and walls and so forth. Okay, some more duct tape. We'll take that because duct tape can be used for a variety of different things. When it rains, you can sneak by these zombies a bit easier, because I can't hear over the falling rain as well. Leather repair kit. That's going to help you repair your shoes. It's going to help you repair plate carriers. So this goes back to the point that I was saying earlier, guys. The further inland you get, the better loot you start finding. So it's important to get inland. Here's some 0.380. We'll combine that with what we have. There's a dried tomato. That's going to help. 1, 2, 3. That's it. No more than 3. So we want to see if that grunting is slowing down at all. Alright guys, I think what we're going to do now, since it is raining, is we're going to take the time to build another fire in this fireplace and cook up this meat that I have before it starts to spoil. Let's just get some tinder. And we're going to dry off all our clothes. Hopefully it stops raining. Okay, let's take this stick and combine it. We want to split it. So there's a couple options what you can do here now, guys. You could either make the fireplace and then place the fireplace into the fireplace, or you could just take this, walk up to it, you get a prompt to place it in there, which we will. We'll put our sticks in there, which we will. So now we have a fireplace in there. What I will do now is I'm going to smoke the meats, have the most nutritional value. If you remember before, we looked for the meats that had the longest progress bar on the bottoms. That's like the most value you get out of them. And then I'm also going to put a couple on the cooking line as well. So if you want to know what the difference is, when you cook them, they lose some nutritional value, but you also get some hydration along with the meat. When you smoke the meats, they don't lose any nutritional value, but it takes all the hydration out of the meat. So when you eat a smoked piece of meat, you're only going to get food increments to your HUD. Like you're only going to get value for food. You're not going to get hydration of food. If you cook it, you're going to get some hydration and some food, but you're going to get less of both. Okay, so now we've got these in here. Let's light this fire. And then the other thing that I'm going to say to you guys is, while we have this fire going, one of the things that we're going to do is, since we're wet, is we're going to take off all of our wet clothes. As you can see that they're all wet. Some might be drenched. And really quick, guys, some of the clothes you can actually wring it out. So if you put them in your hands in the lower left hand corner, you're going to get the option to wring. So what I will do is I will wring out the clothes. And now it'll be probably damp. And there goes my food. Let me go back down. Okay, what you heard in the background there was there's a gas coming in. We're not in range of that gas, so we're safe for now. I'm just going to add another steak to that cooking line. So it takes a little bit longer to smoke the meat, so we have a little bit of time. So in the meantime, let me wring out my mask. I know this is a lot to think about at once, guys, but there's a lot going on here at the same time. Okay, I'm going to check on the food. Alright, my meats are smoked. Dropped them on the ground for a moment. We'll get to the meat in a minute. Okay, let me see if I have to wring out my pants. Yep, wring out these pants. This is all going to help the drying process, guys, because it takes a lot longer to dry out your clothes from a drenched state. Nothing you can do about the shoes. You can't wring those out. The cap, we'll wring that out. I'm still grunting, so I got to take some more meds. You notice I got another heat buff. being this close to the fire. What's dry? So my mask is dry. Jacket's almost dry. My pants are dry. What about my backpack? Still wet. Vest, still wet. Let's take another Tetra. Because the last one wore off. The pill's gone. Now the pill's going to show up again. And what we're going to do is we're going to start eating some of this cooked meat. Again, 3 bites at a time, guys. 1, 2, 3. This way we don't throw up. Let's check my clothes. Jacket's now dry. We can put that back on. What about my hat? Damp. Gloves. Put those back on. Backpack is damp. Shoes are soaked. We'll get in there. Okay, time to eat. 1, 2, 3. If you notice, my heat on the HUD is amber. That's okay. It just means you're a little bit on the warmer side. I'm sweating a little bit because I'm close to the fire. Sometimes if you put all this cooked meat on your person at the same time, it will cause you to overheat if you're close to the fire as well. So just be mindful of that, because once you get into the red, it'll start taking away from your health, and you don't want that to happen. And the fire is out now. My bone knife is damaged. Can't use that anymore. We'll leave that here. Alright, let's go outside and get some more sticks. I'm going to take a mixture of all 3. I don't know what that's going to help or not, but we'll see. Let's check the clothes. Vest is good. Backpack is good. How are my shoes doing? The shoes are a pain. They take so long to dry out. I might just put them on and continue on with the journey here. You know, we're struggling right now with the illness. 1, 2, 3. That's it. I honestly think it's on the road or tracking in the right direction. We just have to stay on top of the meds, and I think I'm just going to keep combining all 3. I don't have enough Tetra to get me through this unless I find some more. Okay, we're heading north. There is a military establishment up north. I'm going to try to hit that and see if we can find some better guns. Guys, I'm no longer sick. Now I can eat away. Whew. And these steaks don't do a hell of a lot for you, so just keep eating until you get the full sign. The beef steaks are good, the bear steaks are good. The wolf steaks, the chicken steaks aren't very good in terms of nutritional value. Okay, since we're no longer sick, I'm going to finish this water because there is a well here, and I am going to hydrate. Oh, here we go, guys. Bolts. These are actually better than the improvised bolts that I picked up. They last a lot longer, they go further. I'm going to fill it up, hitting R2. And I'm going to drink it all right now. Thank God we got that illness cured, because that would have been... that's a tough one to get past. That blood sickness is awful. The food sickness. Okay, we may have to make another stop here before we leave. These are our civilian barracks. They hold military gear. This is not considered a military establishment. It's a summer camp. but they do hold some military gear, so we'll see what they have. Okay, it's a Bison. Found some more 5.56. We'll combine those. Ooh, a helmet. Some more 5.56. Let's combine that. These are standard, they're not tracers. Okay. Then we're going to take that. That's a 74 mag. We found some tactical gloves. Let's see if we can repair that with our duct tape. And then we'll get rid of these blue medical gloves, which are not only hideous, but they're a little bit obvious. It's a standard mag, of 20 round standard mag. What we'll do is we'll fill that up with ammo that we just picked up. We've exhausted this area. Let's go to the medical, see if we can freshen up our medical supplies. This is where you usually find most of the medical gear. Some more charcoal. Again, combine it. Now we have 9 pills, maximum of 12. It's another saline bag. If we find the IV starter kit, we can combine that and help with the hydration again. Here we go. Okay, we're going to use that again. Alright. Oh, morphine. Awesome. I was hoping to find one of these. Morphine I always take, because if you find yourself in a dire situation where you're shot up pretty bad and you need to get the hell out of Dodge quickly, you want to jab yourself with a morphine and kill the pain that you're in, and just get out of that area. So you have like a minute or so of unlimited sprinting that you can do on the morphine. Plus, if you have a broken leg, you can run on the morphine. I wouldn't say run, but you can trot on the morphine. So morphine's really good to have. So we're back in the rain. So I'm saying this game gets frustrating at times because it's just designed to kill you. It really is. So now we're heading towards a military establishment. This is where we want to find our higher tier loot. We can start dropping some of the things that we've used to get ourselves here. This will be the first introduction to a true military outpost. While we're running to the military establishment, this one's called Kamensk Military, or AKA used to be called Troitsky Military for all the OG players. What we should find here is not only high-end weapons, but high-end clothing, cans of bacon, better knives, explosives, things along those lines, and also plenty of zombies. Okay, here is what I will call Troitsky. This is the only 2-floor barrack at the establishment. Always got to watch your step when you're entering these places. They don't have any kind of like landmines or bear traps or anything along the likes. Okay, so we found a mag for the FAMAS, or that they call the Lamaz. I don't know why they just don't call it the FAMAS, but they don't. Okay, I'm going to take this FX45. It's certainly a better weapon than the IJ. Okay, found an explosive grenade. We'll take that. That's for the 40mm grenade launcher. And you know what? We found a few boxes of 308. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace those those bad rounds that we picked up a while back. Because we have enough. We don't need to carry damaged rounds. This is the guy you want to kill more than any other zombie. The officer zombie. When they scream, rumor has it that their scream is like multiple times louder than any other zombie, and they attract all the zombies in the area to you. So, another explosive round, we'll take that. He's got a plate carrier on him. Okay. Alright, so now we got badly damaged plate carrier. Let's repair it with this leather sewing kit. And we'll bring this back to worn condition. Wow, that used a lot of my sewing kit. Okay, so now we gotta find pouches for the sewing kit. Oh, here's an FX45 with a magazine and a suppressor. Okay, what we're going to do is load this up. So now we have an FX45 that's suppressed. Okay, 101 mag. I have 2 room. I only have 2 room. I want to drop the Mosin rounds. Okay, so we picked up that 101 mag. The reason why I'm picking up all these magazines, I just don't know what gun I'm going to find. Okay, so here's a frag grenade. We want that. So basically what I just did there was all my free 5.56 ammo I've taken, and I've loaded it into magazines to save space. And I'm gonna head up to the barracks up here. And once again, guys, going back to my stamina bar, you can see how much further down it is because of all the gear I know I'm holding. The smoke grenades, the frag grenade, the extra stuff I've picked up over time. Can of bacon. We definitely want to eat that. Have another magazine. Probably got to make room for. And some more rounds, I think, for the 74. No, those are Mosin rounds. Okay, so we have to find room here. So we're gonna have to cut bait. Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye to the hatchet, guys. It served us well. Well, we're gonna have to go with a knife as our melee weapon. I need the inventory. Tactical gloves, these are in better shape. Let's take those. They're pristine, they're not worn. Oh no. Okay, got that bolt back. Found another frag grenade. Let's get rid of one of these smoke grenades. This FX-45 is in pristine shape, so we're going to keep this. Okay, guys, let's continue on. We're going to continue to push west now that we've looted Troitsky. And we're going to head to a single civilian barrack that's slightly southwest of the military base. It also contains military gear, so there's a good chance we could find something we need. Hopefully we'll get lucky. Really use some pouches. No, there's nothing really here. So I'm going to continue west and head into Kamensk. Kamensk has a hunting store, so I'm kind of hoping that we can come in here and find a replacement for the Blaze, preferably a Tundra. I'll even take a Savannah. Nothing really here. There's a car here. This needs a battery. Sometimes these trees have fruit. There's a dried piece of fruit. Check this one. Got an apple. So the dried pear will give me nutritional value on the food, and the apple will give me both. I will take that Savannah mag. You never know when you find a Savannah mag. There is a hunting store north of Svargrad in Kalaknova. So I'm going to head that way. See if we get lucky. While we're heading that direction, I think there's a well there too. Just thinking ahead. Let's just drink this bottle of water. And then we could just refill it when we get there. Yeah, I think we want to check that out immediately. The heli crash. What we do want to keep our eye open for is smoke. So the heli crash came down somewhere in this direction. It could be Devil's Castle. There's another chicken shack down here. I think what I want, or what I would like to do here, is check this chicken shack. There are 3 military tents to the west of this location. Check those, and then go up towards Devil's Castle. Oh no. I don't think I could check those tents. They're under gas. Yeah, that's a no-go. That is a no-go. Alright, we're gonna go straight to Devil's Castle. The heli crash is probably gonna have the better loot.